Hi, this is Coffee County Mayor Judd Matheny, and you're watching the Mayor's Message. Hi, welcome to this edition of the Mayor's Message. I'm Coffee County Mayor Judd Matheny. Today I've got with me Alan Lendley. He is a Director of Homeland Security and Emergency Management Agency for Coffee County, and he's got a rich history serving Coffee County. And as usual, I'll ask him to sort of explain your job description, Alan, and your background and how you've served the citizens of Coffee County in the past and what you continue to do today. And we would love to hear more about that.
Okay. All right. Let me start out with my history, Judd.
Okay.
So this year I'll celebrate 38 years in public safety, all of which has been in Coffee County.
Which is extraordinary. That's thank you. That is a great career.
I started at EMS, the ambulance service here, right out of high school when I graduated college, and worked there for several years, and then went to Tullahoma Fire Department, retired there as a lieutenant.
And I remember you being both places.
And had the privilege of coming here in 2007 and leading the ship for emergency management. And I just enjoy serving the community, taking care of our citizens. We're kind of a behind the scenes kind of group. Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't see us unless something disastrous happens. In our office, we take care of all disasters, whether it's natural or man-made, technological disasters. We do all the hazmat planning and things like that for the county. So with our industrial facilities, as well as we have 30 miles of interstate, about 8 miles of mainline rail traffic, plus our spur line that goes to Sparta. So we got a lot of hazardous materials in this county to keep up with. So that's a big part of what we do. We also do most of the training hazmat wise and incident command wise for the entire county for all of the other public safety agencies. So I have a staff of 2 full-time people and 2 part-time people. So it's a chore to keep up with all of it. We do.
But you can ramp up very quickly if you need to.
Absolutely.
Because he has direct conduits to the federal government, federal funding, and federal assistance. So, not meaning to cut you off, but if something big happens, he already has a relationship with various federal agencies, so people don't have to figure out who needs to be where to do what. Right. It just automatically starts happening through Alan's office.
Right, and the way we like to look at that is we're kind of the center of the hourglass. You have the state and federal resources above us and the locals below, and then everything flows through our office. And I'll give you, for instance, a couple of weeks ago on a Monday, we had a severe weather event, had a lot of wind, a lot of rain. We just finished meeting with TEMA and FEMA, which are our state and federal counterparts. We're working on getting a presidential declaration, which should reimburse a lot of our government agencies for what they did during that time, so including the utility companies. So we currently have about 3 federal declarations open in this county, between some flooding a few years ago. COVID is still open as far as the disaster money is concerned, and then now this one. So keeping up with a lot of grants. I would like to mention that the federal government, Department of Homeland Security, does put money into our program, so we're not fully county funded. We are federally offset somewhat in our funding, so it's still taxpayer dollars. It just comes from a different pot.
Right.
So got a great group of guys. We do all of my guys are certified firefighters. They're all EMTs, and most of them are fire instructors as well. So we do all the fire investigations countywide for our volunteer fire departments, and then we assist the 2 cities as well in their fire investigations. So keeps us kind of busy.
You are, man. You're slammed, and also I appreciate the weather reports you guys send out.
Yeah.
they receive very detailed and up-to-date reports from National Weather Service, and send those out to the county also, so we can have as much advance warning as possible with storms. And also, he's been a great friend. He's been a great asset to the county, and Alan comes around lots and visits, keeps us up to date with what's going on. He does a great job liaisoning with various police departments, fire departments, and emergency medical places, rescue squad, and everybody knows him, and he's very familiar with everybody's job here. So Alan's kind of the go-to guy for anything I need around here that's maybe just not a boilerplate issue from the sheriff's office or something. So, and he's been great to brainstorm about as we grow as a county and look at additional assets as far as maybe ambulance substations, potential full-time county fire department in the future, which with our mega site I think is very much a possibility to do. And Alan helps us talk about and plan some of those things too.
Mayor, if you don't mind, I would like to tag something on the end of this, and that's our Hyper Reach program that we have, and it's a reverse 911 system. You can go to our county website, click on services under emergency management, and you can sign up with your cell phone to receive notifications via text and phone call. It's a great way if we have to.
And they won't wear you out. They won't send you junk text. They'll be, when you get one, it's a bona fide issue.
And everybody needs to have that capability on their phones and have multiple ways of getting severe weather, because, you know, although we're moving into the latter part of the summer, we've got our mini severe weather season coming up early fall.
Oh yeah,
transition into fall.
I remember when I was first elected state representative, almost the first thing that happened was a tornado in November, and out near Union, if you remember, we had a couple of fatalities, and so the bad weather season's coming.
Believe it or not, I worked part of that tornado.
I remember it well. I sure do. But man, thank you for coming in very much, and thank you for all that you do.
Thank you for the opportunity.
We'll have you back on in a few months and give us an update about what's going on, maybe hopefully after the severe weather season, after we have not had any. But we appreciate you very much. Thanks for all your work and leading that great agency. And we'll see you next week on the Mayor's Message.
Thank you.